Hi, students. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. Hope you are great. YouTube, this video is for educational purposes. Please do not take my video down. I am actually pleading. So I came across this video, and it happened that Dean was having a live stream over the email of this man that popped, and somebody came on live on his platform to ask, why is it wrong? Why is it bad to grape a minor? Yeah. Why is it bad? So, in other words, they are supporting this head of this administration over what he did and also justifying that there is nothing wrong. I guess he was in shock too. But this is what MAGA are doing. What am I saying in essence? Everybody really got to be very careful. And I hope that they were able to find out the person's handle so they can report him to the right authority. Let them take it up from there because he needs to come out and explain to us what he meant by that. What else am I saying? What I am saying is that I hope you all are very careful out there. I hope you protect what gives you joy because I am very sure that your children are your joy givers. Protect them. You are their crown. Make sure that you continue to protect them because I am really in shock. But MAGA, let's get into this video.
A Trump supporter got on Dean Witter's live and asked him what was wrong with messing with little children. Why is that so bad? In defense of Donald Trump being a part of the Epstein emails. There's not a hill for y'all. So now messing with children is okay. You got to be, where's the CIA? Are y'all paying attention to that fucking live? Did somebody get that man's information? Now I can understand defending a man. Okay, I get that. But defending a man against children? That should never be a fucking question. What is wrong with messing with children? Can you answer me that? Dean was sitting there like, no, I can't answer that shit. Y'all maggots, something is really wrong with y'all. Like, y'all will find any reason to support this man. This is why we say y'all are different from everybody else. Y'all are literally a cult mind. Y'all will find any way to put this man on a pedestal, even defending him, messing with underage girls. Y'all have no limits, and that is scary. I really have a question for MAGA. What aren't you willing to do for Donald Trump? Because it seems like there isn't a limit.
Are you asking me why it's wrong to rape children?
Yeah, I need you to tell me why it is wrong in your eyes
to rape children.
To do that. Yes. Do you need me to repeat it? Can you not hear me? Do you have too many cocks in your ears or what's up? Why is it wrong? Is that too hard of a question?
He needs to be eradicated. He needs to go. He shouldn't be on this planet anymore. People like this exist?
Are you asking me why it's wrong to rape children?
Yeah, I need you.
I said it before, but the video was taken down, is that when it comes to MAGA and the diehard Trump supporters, you will quicker see them become pro or at least tolerant of pedophilia before they turn against Trump. That's just the way it is. Like, they want to lower the age of consent, they want to lower the age for marriage, they want to lower the age for being considered an adult to be arrested. They'd rather change the whole format and make it so that it's acceptable, right, than it turn against these Republican leaders, especially Trump. And that's why I always say the scariest thing is not all the things that he's done. It's just all the things that they're willing to accept. The fact that there's no bottom, there's no, this is so outrageous, I can't accept it. Those emails just recently got released and you will see all the excuses come out, I promise you. So even when the smoke settles and we get through this, we still got problems.
What you are about to hear just happened this morning. What you are about to hear just happened this morning. And I have no words except trigger warning for everything, for the entirety of it. Trigger fucking warning.
Are you asking me why it's wrong to rape children?
Yeah, I need you to tell me why it is wrong in your eyes
To rape
to
children?
do that. Yes. Do you need me to repeat it? Can you not hear me? Do you have too many cocks in your ears, or what's up? Why is it wrong? Is that too hard of a question? You can mute me with the background noise if you want. I'm ready to hear your answer.
It's happening. It's actually happening.
That pearl clutching is so beta. Why don't you actually answer the question?
It's actually happening. He's calling me a pearl clutcher for saying that child rape is wrong.
No, because I asked the question. Why are you?
I didn't think this one would happen. You know, we see it often. They'll say that something's wrong, and then Trump will do it, and then they'll defend it. Did that with J6. Did that with the J6 pardons. Did that with Medicaid cuts. Did that with the SNAP cuts. Just didn't think they'd do it with child rape.
Obfuscating. Let's just get to the fucking point, bro.
I just didn't think they'd do it with child rape. And now we're seriously at that point where Trump supporters are now saying that it's not wrong to rape children and asking why it is wrong to rape children.
These are the people that our legacy media tells us we need to hear out. These are the fucking people that legacy media says have valid arguments that we all need to pay attention to. This is MAGA. In a nutshell, as a whole. The entire movement, from the top all the way to the very disgusting bottom. This is MAGA. I will hear nothing else. This is the cancer that now lives in the Republican Party. And John Fetterman thinks we should get along with them. John Fetterman is reaching out to those people. He expects other Democrats to reach out to these people. This is what Bill Maher thinks is populism, and that we have to pay attention to it. This is why they platform people like Ben Shapiro and Nick fucking Fuentes. This. This is the Make America Great Again cult, people. Motherfuckers like that. And somebody expects me to sit down at the table with them. For what? Unless it's the table from the goddamn deer hunter. Bitch, I don't want it. No. It is morality versus immorality. There is no other sides to this shit. None. If you believe people should be fed, you are a moral person. If you make fun of people on food stamps and hope that they all die and get off a SNAP and shit, you are an amoral fucking person. You want me to sit down and speak to a motherfucker who would say that his economic woes is something I need to fucking pay attention to. fuck you twice in the forehead with a stiff jank covered in fucky sauce. No. No. That's the MAGA movement, kids. That's it. Right there. It is a cancer at this point. Whatever the Tea Party started as, because I'm going to tell y'all, this is how this thing morphed. Whatever the Tea Party started out as, it got worse. It metastasized. Then the birther movement popped out of that. And from that cesspool arose Donald fucking Trump, an amoral man, an amoral businessman, an amoral husband, an amoral father who galvanized and completely mutated anything else into the MAGA movement. And the Republican Party was so fucking stupid because all they wanted was them tax cuts and them deregulations. They gave a home to that. And rather than us all collectively looking at this shit for what the fuck it truly is, it has become this. In all those far-right movement, there are men that think like that. I don't give a fuck in the world where it is. I don't care. If they have the same MAGA mindset, there are men inside of it that think just like this motherfucker. Bold, ignorant, proud, dangerous, and disgusting human beings that somebody on the left wants me to get along with. Fuck you. Fuck you. Never. Not never. Not ever, ever. The fuck is wrong with you? That's the MAGA movement, kids. I will hear nothing else about that. That's MAGA. In a nutshell, that is MAGA. From the top to the bottom. Forward to aft, that's MAGA. That right there. All that bullshit policies, all these bullshit promises, all these people saying that he's making us great by walking his big ass into a fucking room and farting. This callous, racist, disgusting human being has created a fucking blob that is so toxic that men like this are in their movement. And somehow, a bunch of Democrats want us to talk and try to figure out how to help that. You have lost your goddamn mind. You have fallen and bumped your motherfucking head. There's nothing that I ever want to deal with on that side if people like that are in it. It's not just that this man is wanting to commit a crime. It's that he expects people to justify why he shouldn't. That is the MAGA movement. I want to do something. It's disgusting, nasty, and illegal. I want to do it anyway. What do you have to say to stop me from doing it? And we have elected officials on the left Democratic side of the political aisle that want us to talk to them. Well, what's your economic woes? How about this? You economically should go to the beach, walk, and do a fucking marathon to Great Britain through the water. You disgusting fuck.
I just saw something that was so fucking repulsive. So with the topic of the Epstein files now fresh in everybody's mind, especially with these new emails that were released, I saw a clip of a debate on a live that Dean Withers was having. And in that live, he was talking to somebody whose name was like Based MAGA Debater. So this guy is openly admitting that he's a Trump-humping MAGA. And he is asking Dean to tell him why it is wrong to grape little kids. Then when Dean is absolutely gobsmacked and speechless, the guy starts throwing slurs at him, telling him he's clutching his pearls, etc. And the only thing that Dean is left with is to tell people in his live, this is what MAGA is doing now. They've justified everything Trump has done and made excuses for him. And now they're trying to make excuses, saying that forcefully assaulting little kids is totally fine. I'm obviously not going to play the clip here, but I will put it in the description. Go watch it. Somebody screen capped it. This is what's left of the MAGA base. Republican voters are losing their farms. They're going bankrupt. They're losing their 401k. They're losing their jobs. They're losing their health care. The only people left are the ones who are full-on white supremacist and the people who want to do horrible things to children. All the while pretending that they are protecting the kids. These people need to be exposed for who they are, because this is definitely something we need purged from the country, not immigrants. And as a father myself, if any of these fuckers comes within 5 feet of my kids, I'm turning them into a goddamn Pez dispenser.
Yeah, I need you to tell me.
You know all those people that said that if they got Superman's powers, they'd become Injustice Superman? Now, I feel like a lot of people who said that were kind of misinterpreting what Injustice Superman was doing, because this was at the age where many people were like, oh, Injustice Superman was 100% correct in the stuff that he did. Because back, when we were all younger, we assumed that Injustice was as well written as Marvel's Civil War. We now know that it's not, but, yeah, I kind of stand on the statement that I would probably end up being a Superman that doesn't have a no-kill rule, because people who literally say and ask questions like, why is it wrong to rape children, makes me just wish we had superheroes in real life. People who worked outside of the legal system that had no qualms fucking up pedophiles and super criminals and monstrous individuals who actively deserved it. Because realistically, we need someone with power to stand up and just say, so you like little boys? You like little girls?
So this is my favorite blade. I've had it for 10 years. One of the reasons I love it is because, did you see it? No, but did you hear it? Yes. It's sexy as fuck. The other reason is because of the name. I call it the Joker, but that's because it actually says Joker. Look at it. It's super cute, right? Now, with all of my blades, I dent them the fuck up. I use them for everything, right down to just randomly like hitting on my porch or something, just to dent the blade up a bit. Because I read somewhere that a clean cut or a nice stab from a sharp blade does do damage, but it's going to heal properly and might not leave a scar. But a jagged blade that's rusted will tear the flesh, no matter if it's going in or slicing through, and it has the possibility of leaving an infection. So, more pain. Love.
Why is it wrong?
So I watched the whole thing because my brain could not accept that he was asking that, and I kept telling myself, let me watch this all the way through. Maybe he's asking this because he's trying to make a point about something, or he's trying to draw some conclusion, or he's trying to lead him somewhere. It was none of that. Can we stop wondering or feigning as if we don't understand why the majority of white men voted for Donald Trump? They're all birds of the same pedophile feather.
This is our girl from this video, and I am going to ask, what is wrong with people? And YouTube, this is for educational purposes. There is nothing, I am not saying anything wrong. We are looking for solution at this point in time. Yeah. Because some people can do anything for this man. That I don't know, but I hope they are able to find that man's IP address and report him to the right authority. because our children deserve to be protected. Yeah. We need to protect our own, not just our own too, other people's kids, because you cannot be where they are discussing something not nice about a child and you keep quiet. You are actually a complicit if you ever do that. Yeah, there is need to get this person's IP address and then report it. There is need to report the account so that the authority will do their job, because people are not safe anymore. I made it clear last year that with the kind of racism that I am seeing, that in 2025, that I am not sure what will happen. And the way I said it is also the way it's happening. And we are actually seeing it. Yeah, we are seeing it. I don't know how I feel, but I think this is like one of the worst video I have come across today. Oh, maybe the second. Yes. It's disgusting that a full-grown human being will ever think of this about a child. How do they actually sleep? How do they sleep? Knowing fully well that somehow they hurt people. There are some things as a human being that I would never ever think of saying. But the most horrible part of all this is that as some people, before you could say Jack, the things that come out from their mouth is very poisonous. And they are walking around freely. What do you expect when their master is also walking around freely? So now what they are telling me is that they are willing to defend this man anytime, any day, even with his bad, everything that has been all out. Some people do not have, some people do not fear God. Some people do not have fear at all in their life. Because there are some things you might want to do or say, and you remember that you know God. Oh, no, I don't want to do this because God will be pissed at me. I don't want to do this because God will be mad at me. And this, he said he loved the poorly educated, and he got it right. Absolutely. The poorly educated love him so much, because what nonsense is this? All I can tell everybody is please be very, very careful, be very vigilant with whatever you have, whatever you cherish. Your kids are what you cherish. Please protect them, because you are their crown. Yes, you are the one that it is your duty to protect them. Make sure they are at the right place at the right time. Bye for now.